No, I mean this one.
I don't know if you're joking or not.
Some of these don't go down.
I'm fully aware. It's not like the school has the best stuff. It's around and we need it, so.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It would have been nice to know the bike was going all the way. Otherwise, I would
always go all the way.
They usually stop right here and shoot out. At least last time they did.
At halftime they did. I don't know.
I remember.
They go all before they go all the way around. I am quite.
Because as soon as it happened, so after the kickoff, happened on St. James sideline right here, and I mean, but once he goes down, St. James goes right forward. So I was on the corner, so I went out directly across, and Bobby came across, so we were there, and I asked for a single crash, and he said no. And then all of a sudden, that was almost a huge so then they were going to take me to Raleigh. So that was like, you drive my truck to Raleigh. And I got to Raleigh. You know? And so I was talking, I was just calling Todd and telling him all what's happening. I said, hey, he's driving this guy's truck around. I said, how come when you guys met? He's like, you know, when you're used to Brad or somebody else. I'm in this guy's truck right now. You know? And so then there was kind of a holdup, and they decided to air them. So that the guy his truck I did one. I did two. One apparently down. Stop at that donut shop. They were all crazy because they were worried about the other. I think they were. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people get hurt on my side. So yeah, it was something.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem by the Farmington High School's Black Knight Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Elliott Nays, and the presentation of the colors by the Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard. Commanding tonight's performance is Cadet Colonel Madison Isbell, along with Cadets Gabby Thurrett, Madison Childs, Brianna Wadlow, and Robin Steffen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jack Richardson Field, L Stadium on the campus of Farmington High School for this evening's game featuring the Huskies from Rittner High School against our Farmington Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of the high school interscholastic program. Athletes must recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith by the officials, and athletes must abide by these decisions. Fans can support their teams by refraining from derogatory statements and cheers. We hope you enjoy this evening's contest.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this week's game featuring the Farmington Knights. The Farmington Knights versus the Ritenour Huskies. Game is being played at the Haley Memorial Stadium, and we are at the Jack Richardson Field.
Tonight's matchup is going to be the Farmington Knights versus the Ritenour Huskies. Coming into this game, the Knights are 2-1 following a win against Potosi last Friday night. Coming into this game, the Ritenour Huskies are 0-3. Not a good mark on them, but we'll see how the competition holds up.
Farmington themselves is not without their own flaws, however, as they are indeed 2-1. Their one loss coming against the North County Raiders in their first game of the season.
And we all know that Farmington has been ravaged by some COVID quarantines as of lately, which is actually why the former opponent that we were supposed to face, Hayti, ended up canceling. Their players got too many of them quarantined, so we are facing the Huskies tonight.
Yeah, the show must go on. So I'm glad we get to watch some football tonight.
And as for the senior boys, tonight is their senior night, so they're looking to put on a strong show for everybody tonight.
Number 74, offensive lineman.
These seniors include Jake Bishop, Brock Hoffman, Brady Cook, Donovan Welch, Drew Felker, Tyler Williams, Carter Doss, Marshall Murphy, Connor Ferguson, Jaden Euler, Garrett Skaggs, and that rounds out the seniors.
We appreciate you guys viewing us tonight. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram.
On YouTube, we are BKTV Studios. I repeat, BKTV space Studios.
Wide receiver. Number 13.
And starting this season, apparently we now have a new kind of trend going on in the crowd. With they call it the Knights Up. Kind of put their pointer and their pinky finger to the air in the shape of horns. Not too sure where that started from, but the students have embraced it, and looks to be. And here come the Farmington Knight boys now, running out on the field.
And the theme for tonight is USA. As you can see, we have the United States flags with two of the boys right in the front.
We got seniors Jaden Euler and Marshall Murphy leading the bunch here.
Jake Bishop, part of the boys, running up the back.
And then we got number 13, Brock Hoffman with the hammer, rounding out the intro for the boys. We apologize for the stutters and such. We're trying to figure out some technical difficulties here.
54, Number 5, Jeremiah, wide receiver. Number 2, Jake Bishop, wide receiver. Number 13, Brock Hoffman, wide receiver. Number 14, Brady Cook, running back. Number 26, Casey McClain, running back. And the quarterback, number 18, Drew Felker.
Our captains tonight include number 52, Connor Ferguson, number 51, Marshall Murphy, number 59, Garrett Skaggs, and number 14, Brady Cook, all of whom are seniors.
And these boys have been the epitome of night football for the past 4 years. They've put their blood, sweat, and tears into this game, and I'm sure everyone is going to be sad to see them go.
It's going to be tough without them, but knowing this night's program, they will find a way. Now it's time for the coin toss.
Crowd seems to be in a good mood today. What do you think, Matt?
You know, I think so. I think they were expecting a good game after last week's game. Farmington has some good momentum coming in here.
Yeah.
For the best.
When you score 30 points in a victory, you're always going to come into the next game with some confidence.
And Farmington has won the coin toss, have elected to receive the ball.
Good choice.
Now, coming into these last two games, after that week 1 loss to North County, many people were wondering where the future of this team was going. We haven't lost to North County in 8 years, and all of a sudden they blow us out of the water. Like, where did that come from?
Well, quite simply, Matthew, I think it was first game shutters. They pulled it back pretty quickly after that first terrible loss, and second and third game they did really well, and I think we can expect to see some more of the same in this game.
I think they really showed their resilience, bouncing back the week after that, getting the win over. Actually, they got a win over Potosi, and last week they got the win over Sykeston.
Yes, and they were interestingly enough, they were both away games.
See if we can notice a pattern here. We got a real test against Rittner here today. As we all know, they are a St. Louis school. Even though they are 0-3, St. Louis schools generally are harder teams to beat. So we'll see if it's a. We got a player down there tripping over himself. And here's the kickoff going to the Knights. And he catches it, number 34. He made some tackles, and he's finally brought down at the 38-yard line.
We see the linemen come in for the Farmington Knights.
There we go.
Ready to protect their quarterback at all costs.
And leading the Knights tonight is quarterback Drew Felker. And he finally gets his opportunity to shine his senior year. He's been sitting behind some very good quarterbacks from the past. Most recently, it was the Files boy. Forget his first name. Caden Files. Now he finally has his time to shine as a quarterback.
There have been, indeed, quite a few good players to come and go throughout the Knights, and especially in the past 4 years.
Great. Drew with the handoff. Oh, and he shoves his way ahead for a good 4-yard gain.
Not too shabby for a first play of the game. However, they are probably still getting some of the rust off.
They break the huddle. Drew hands it off again. Oh, he plows his way ahead.
He's going for it.
He is going all the way.
Touchdown.
Going all the way for the touchdown.
Took them 2 plays.
2 plays and all the way to the end zone.
Whole lot of spirit already. And right away it is 6-0.
Pending the 2-point conversion, it seems.
Now, are they going for 2?
Nope, they are going for the extra point. Okay.
I was about to say.
Kicking in is number 14, Brady Cook.
Brady is
snap.
Very consistent with his kicks.
And the kick is good for the Farmington Knights.
And he keeps that pattern of consistency going.
The score is 7-0. Knights 2 plays into the game.
Could not have asked for a better start.
I completely agree.
Only way they could have done better is with 1 play, but
you cannot complain with 2.
No.
I believe that's just a simple QB keep for Drew all the way to the end zone. And here are the Farmington Knights out to kick off after that touchdown. Quick strike, and they need to keep up that momentum if they want to win this one.
And we have Brady Cook receiving the ball from the ref.
Back in the backfield for Rittner is number 9, Nico Gibson, and number 2, Leon Mitchell-Williams.
Let's see what they can do. How are they going to respond?
And here's the kick from Brady Cook. That's an onside kick recovered by number 12, and he just falls on top of the ball.
I don't even think they touched him.
Well, he is down by contact. Number 12, it's Amir Slayton. And here come the Ritenour Huskies, led by their quarterback, number 10, Jaden Barnett. Wasn't expecting him to be a QB tonight, but it's a welcome surprise. Barnett with the ball, he hands it off. Oh, number 7, he just bulldozes them over.
Just refuses to go down. It took 3 guys.
That's number 7, Elijah Fry, with about a 5-yard gain.
As previously stated, Ritenour is currently 0-3. Those 3 losses coming against Pattonville, Fox, and Hazelwood West.
All very good teams. Really nothing for the Farmington Knights.
Bias aside, the Pattonville beat them 28-25.
Fires the carry right up the middle, and he evades some tackles, and he's finally brought down by number 14, Brady Cook. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Brady Cook.
That was a good run.
We'll call that a 4-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 1.
As I was saying, previous 3 losses come against Pattonville 28-5, Fox 38-0, and then Hazelwood West 28-21. First one was a home game, and Fox and Hazelwood West were 2 away games.
We're now lining up, shotgun formation. Barnett with the snap, pass to Fry, yes!
And
Farmington Knights brought in the backfield for a 1-yard loss, and that brings up 4th and 2. And Ritenour is bringing on their punt team. Back to receive for the Knights is number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham.
Jeremiah following in the footsteps of his older brother, Judd Cunningham, who was known for being a very good football player at on the Knights football team.
And watching Maya these past couple weeks, that boy has something special going out for him. He is an electrifying player, and he's just gonna. I know he's going to tear up opposing defenses for years to come.
Standing at 6 foot, weighing 170 pounds.
And the punt, right to Jeremiah, and he just falls on it. Rittner falls on it, down at the 20-yard line.
Let's see if the Knights can recreate the magic.
And QB1 is back, Mr. Drew Felker, leading his team once again. Starting running back is Kason McLean. And that is an offsides and neutral zone infraction by Ritenour.
And you can't have that. I know it's just the first few plays of the game still, but you got to be more focused.
You go down, Farmington scores on you, and they force a 3-and-out on you, and now you get a defensive neutral zone infraction, and with a 5-yard loss on you, and now it's 1st and 5. Farmington's going to take advantage of this.
It is not a good start for the Ritenour Huskies.
Casey with the carry, and he's just mowing past them.
And they get a first.
That was an amazing 10-yard run. As we all know, Farmington's a very run-heavy team, so at any given time, anybody could be having that that ball and going in for that touchdown.
Yeah, you won't be seeing a lot of passes from the Knights, that is for sure. But that could also work in their favor, as it could catch the Ritenour Huskies by surprise if they do decide to pass.
Drew with the handoff to McLean. No, he pitches it. And he pitches it for a good 4-yard gain. That was a good fake. That was it. Even faked me out up here. It's now 2nd and 6 from the Farmington 41-yard line.
Ritenour still has plenty of time left in the first quarter to attempt to at least tie.
And Felker hands it off to McLean as he's plowing ahead.
Another good
dominance
run for the Knights.
A nice 11-yard run from Casey McLean.
You know, I'm starting to see why their offense is so run-heavy.
And Casey McLean, number 26, he's only 5'8", 170, and he is a freshman, and he is tearing them up out there. These past couple weeks, they have been relying on him heavily.
You know, sometimes the undersized ones are the ones you got to watch out for.
That man is tearing up any defense he sees. Week 1 against North County, in 5 plays, he ran at 87 yards for a touchdown in 5 plays. McLean again with the carry, and he's brought down quickly for just a 1-yard gain, maybe 2.
You can't have all your plays be good.
26, Casey McLean.
If I remember correctly, wasn't Barry Sanders 5'8"?
I believe he was. You see how he turned out.
Lions legend Barry Sanders.
I was told I cannot be a Tony Romo in the booth, but I'm allowed to be a Joe Buck. I'll take it. Farmington lined up, pre-snap. It's another handoff to McLean, who just rams his way ahead. Call it a gain of 4. It is now a 3rd and 4 for the Farmington Knights.
And you know, you'd like to see them get a first down, but it's not the end of the world if they don't.
And Farmington's aggressive. If they get 4th down, it might be 4th down territory. They might have to go for it. And that's offsides. Ritenour. That's 5-yard penalty. That's an automatic 1st down.
And it's almost like it's being spoken into existence. 1st downs for the Farmington Knights.
And that's number 75, Dantrell Whitaker, with the neutral zone infraction. Just gifted Farmington a 1st down. You can't make mistakes like this on defense against this Farmington offense.
They will not let you recover.
They're going to pound it right up the middle, right off the side. No matter what, they're going to make you pay for it. McLean for another kick. Oh no, that's Felker to number 14.
Man, what a good recovery.
That's Felker with the pitch to number 14. That's Brady Cook.
Good 5-yard gain.
It seems the crowd needs to get more into this game. I'm not hearing much noise from up here.
Not a very lively one tonight, Matt. But that's okay.
You need that student section to liven up, led by Jarvis Files.
We can't see the student section from where we are sitting, but we can only assume that
we can hear everything still.
Oh, yeah. We don't even have to assume.
Falker getting a call from his coach. Here's the snap. Number 14, Brady Cook with the pitch, and he plows over a Rittner defender.
That is another first down for the Farmington Knights.
There is no mercy being shown here as the Farmington gets another first down.
Inching ever closer to yet another touchdown in just the first quarter.
Farmington is coming out hot very early. Let's see if they can keep up this momentum.
Really setting the tone for this game.
It's now 1st and 10 at the Rittner 19. Jeremiah Cunningham getting a call from the coach on the sideline. Felker with the handoff to McLean. No, it's a keep. Cook number 14 for Cook, and that's a 5-yard gain for Farmington.
Have they lost any yards yet?
I don't believe so.
I don't think they have.
The worst play that they've had so far is just a 2-yard gain, and a gain is a gain.
Any movement on the field that's closer to the goal, good in my book.
And the Farmington's 2nd and 5, maybe 6. Cunningham in motion. Here's the snap. Cunningham in motion again. It's a pitch to Cunningham. He goes around the left side. Oh my goodness! Jeremiah Cunningham for the touchdown!
Another touchdown for the Farmington Knights. And just like that, it is 13-2-0. Will they go for 2 or will they kick another field goal?
Farmington is just asserting their dominance against Rittner here.
Making themselves known.
They came out here with their foot on the gas, and they have no signs of slowing down. They're going for the extra point. Brady Cook with the snap, the kick.
And it's
no good. I didn't even see the ball.
That is surprising. The ref, you saw the ref covered his face in fear of being hit by the football. But that's okay.
The score is 13-0 with 4:35 left in the first quarter. There were questions coming into this game whether Farmington had the power to go up against the St. Louis school, of all people. And up to this point, it seems like the St. Louis school can't hang with us.
Yeah, showing them what the small town football team is capable of.
It's a pleasant surprise for every Farmington fan here.
And one can only assume that Rittner is indeed talking it over.
They've got to clean up their mistakes if they want to get back in this game. Here comes the Knights kick return team. I'm sorry, kickoff team, not kick return. Brady Cook kick it off to Rittner. Back to receive, you got number 2, Leon Mitchell Williams. You cannot identify the other one. Brady Cook lighting up his kick.
And Brady is capable of very powerful kicks whenever he catches the ball just right.
Farmington, the short kick. Rittner receives it, and he's taken it back, and he is brought down at the Rittner 29-yard line. That was number 9, Nico Gibson, on the return.
I would say the Knights read that perfectly.
That could have gone so wrong so fast, but they adjusted, and they got to him. Good reads there. It's now 1st and 10 at the Rittner's 29-yard line. And that's a completion.
That was a really good pass.
And number 2 will not go down. It's Leon Mitchell-Williams with the reception.
Fighting for that first down.
It's a 12-yard reception. Good enough for a first down.
I'd say he earned that.
Pass completed number 2, Leon Mitchell-Williams. Brought down by number 57.
Farmington's defense has got to tighten up.
Yeah, just because you're up 13-0 does not mean you can slack off at all. You got to keep the pressure on the entire game.
That's Rittner getting the separation.
What a run by number 7.
Number 7, that is Lennon Alimo. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry reading the Farmington roster. That's number 7, Elijah Fry, for the touchdown. That's a touchdown for Rittner. Farmington's defense has got to tighten up to prevent plays like that. You cannot lose the momentum at a time like this.
No, you cannot.
It appears that Rittner will be going for 2 here instead of an extra point.
That's surprising.
They try to wear out the Farmington defense early. We got number 10, Jaden Barnett, in the back under center. I'm sorry, that's number 2. He runs it in for the end zone. Oh, there is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. We'll see who it's against. We'll see if it'll be a 2-point conversion or if they're going to go for it again. BKTV's next live stream will be tomorrow, as we will be bringing you the Farmington Marching Band Invitational. And it appears the flag was on Rittner. Seems to be a false start. So Farmington gets another chance. Let's see if they can tighten up. Let's see what they're planning here. Getting a call from the coach. QB Barnett.
They seem to be a bit confused.
Play clock's winding down. And timeout, Rittner.
And sometimes you just got to take a timeout. Talk things
It seems
over.
like the crowd was getting into it, getting them distracted. They had to force them to take a timeout there.
This crowd is indeed hyping up.
Make sure to check out the Farmington Marching Band Invitational at our YouTube channel at 1 o'clock tomorrow. While the teams take a break, the rest will talk it over.
Make sure you have the proper protection in place for you and your family. Contact Chris Morrison, State Farm today for comparisons on all of our insurance needs. He is here to help life go right.
And the Knights take the field yet again.
See if they go for 2 again, if they want to kick the extra point here. You got the running back Fry, the QB Barnett in the backfield.
Looks like they're going for 2.
And that
Another
is
flag.
Neutral zone infraction by the Knights. No, I'm mistaken. It's a false start on Rittner. Wow, that really looked like an offsides to me.
It was so obvious that 2 refs threw flags.
Man, can't question the refs, but that looked like offsides to me, but I will take it. It is now 1st and goal for the 2-point conversion, but they're at their own 15-yard line. My bad, Farmington's 15. Barnett takes a snap, passes to number 21, and it's incomplete. That's number 13, Brock Hoffman in coverage on number 21, Eli Mitchell.
And good on the refs for not calling pass interference.
That was a clean call. Good on them. It's nice to see Brock being able to walk them down. I know he's on the shorter side, but being able to walk down a receiver like that shows his skill level.
Yeah, Brock Hoffman is definitely one of the better athletes on the Farmington Knights squad.
Your score is 13-6 with 3:51 left in the first quarter. And Farmington's kick return team takes the field.
Kicking off for the Huskies, 21, Eli Mitchell, back to receive for the Knights.
We got number 21 for the Rittner Huskies. That's Eli Mitchell kicking off. In the backfield for the Knights, we have, well, hold on a minute. We got number 45 recovering the catch. He's returning. He's getting his blocks.
Oh, good run.
Good run.
And it takes almost the entire team to bring him down.
That was a good run by number 42.
45.
45, apologies. That was Davian Cabrera. I think it was ultimately brought down by number 9 on the Huskies. That's Nico Gibson.
And I wish we had an instant replay feature because I would take it right back to that juke that Cabrera had.
Farmington Knights on their own 47-yard line. Fleck with snap, hands it off to McLean. McLean gets his blocks.
He might.
McLean with his blocks.
Really good run.
Out of the. Oh, I'm so sorry.
And just like that, he gets taken out of bounds around the 20-yard line.
We'll call it the 25-yard line. That's 1st and 10 for the Knights.
If I had a nickel for every first down that the Knights are getting so far.
They just cannot contain McLean.
No, they can't. This kid might be going places if he continues to run like this.
They send Jeremiah Cunningham in motion again. They seem to do that a lot in this offense.
It's working.
McLean. No, that's Drew Felker with the carry. Brought out at the Rittner's 10-yard line. That's another first down for the Knights.
I think it was closer to the 8. Point is, it's within the 10.
My goodness. Rittner has no answers for this Farmington offense. They just keep running it down their throats.
With all the good runs they've had, this is the last place that Rittner wants the Farmington Knights to be at. The closer they are to the goal, the better chance they have of using their amazing run game to get another touchdown.
Farmington at the 10. And that's Felker with the keeper.
Good defense by Rittner.
No, that was a handoff to number 25. Number 25 is Tyler Williams.
Number 25, brought down by number 7, Elijah Fry.
This defensive line seems to have almost no answers for this Farmington run game. Farmington plows ahead. Call it a 2-yard gain. It is now 3rd and goal from the Rittner's 5-yard line, I believe.
They're inching ever closer to that touchdown. Like you said earlier, Matthew, a gain is indeed a gain.
If they don't get the touchdown right here, you have to think that it's 4-down territory.
In this case, if they do get a 4th down, I expect them to bring out Jaden Euler for a field goal. I'm sorry, Brady Cook, not Jaden Euler.
And they are stopped right in their tracks. Maybe a 1-yard gain on that. It brings up 4th down. I wonder what they're going to do here. Would they want to kick the field goal, or if they want to go for the touchdown here?
They don't need to score right now. They are still up.
It is a smart move to go for it here, though. Even if they don't convert here, they'll have Rittner pinned deep in their own territory.
Could go either way.
Felker pitches it to number 6.
And that's a touchdown for the Farmington Knights.
Number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham on the touchdown. I'm telling you, this kid is something.
Oh, yeah.
You can put him anywhere in this offense, and he will succeed there.
You know, they said the same about his older brother. Must run in the family.
Yeah, Judd was something whenever he was here. Now it's Maya's turn.
But he is ready for that. I think he is.
There's no doubt about it. We got Brady Cook kicking the extra point. Let's line up a shot. Snap, hold, kick. And the kick is good. Your score with 1:32 left in the first quarter is 20-6, your Farmington Knights.
Just like that, Brady is back in the game, having missed the other attempt.
You know he couldn't let that missed attempt get to him. He just kept his composure. Mistakes happen, of course. Some stuff's going to go wrong. Can't be perfect.
Shows very good determination from Mr. Cook.
No, I'm not sure Ritenour can adjust to this run game. There's absolutely nothing. I mean, they got leaks all over the place.
I wouldn't say nothing. We've seen comebacks before. We were all there for the Falcons and Patriots, Super Bowl. Anything's possible.
We might have Patriots fans listening, man. You might give them some PTSD.
Patriots fans? Falcons fans?
Yes. Falcons fans.
I thought you were the expert, Matt.
I'm sorry, it's really hot up in this booth.
It is, yeah.
Back to receive for the Huskies, number 2, Leon Mitchell-Williams, and number 9, Nico Gibson.
Kickoff for the Knights. That's Brady Cook. Recovered by Rittner. No gain.
And he just shrugs him off.
He shrugs him off, but he's out of bounds. He'll be down at their own 30-yard line. Let's see if Rittner can bounce back from this.
First down batter, number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham.
You've got to think that Rittner is really frustrated right now by the performance against the Knights here. They're letting run after run go against them, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. And they're stalling on offense, too.
You are absolutely right, man. I can only imagine what the coaches are saying to them on the sidelines.
You got to imagine they got to hand it off to Fry. I mean, that long touchdown they had earlier,
that was Fry.
That was Fry. Hand it off to Fry, to the right. And he's met by the Farmington line, and he's only going to get a gain of 1.
Although he did evade them for a little bit, it did not lead to that much of a gain.
You're not going to get a whole lot of yardage on this Farmington defensive line. Big boys up front there. Farmington defensive front consists of number 58, Jaden Euler, number 52, Connor Ferguson, And number 69. Was that 59? It's Marshall Murphy on the line. Not too sure which number we're looking at here.
And then number 14, Brady Cook.
Rittner hands off to Fry again. Oh, no, it's a pass, and it's incomplete. That was a nice hit by Farmington.
And good sportsmanship from number 18 to number 2.
That was Drew Felker on the stop there. Went right through the Rittner's defender's hands there. Felker's right there to help him up afterwards. That's what it's all about, man.
You love to see it.
It's now 3rd and 7. What can Rittner do here? Forward to run a 4-3 defense right here. It's a pass. Deep pass, and it's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
You know, if I'm being honest, I really think Felker had a good chance to intercept that.
I believe you were right, but it looks like it might be a pass interference call on number 14. That's Brady Cook. We'll see what the refs have to say.
And you can't have that happening.
It's 3rd down, and they go for that deep pass. You can't make mistakes like that.
Both teams will definitely have a lot to talk about after this first quarter closes.
Let's see what the refs have to say the call is.
Just saw an ambulance pass by. I hope no one's hurt.
And it is pass interference on the Knights. Number 14, Brady Cook. It's an automatic 1st down, and the ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Can't have that kind of mistakes.
I expect them to recover fairly quickly from it, though.
Let's see if the Farmington defense can do something here. Put him in motion. A handoff to Fry, but he is going absolutely nowhere.
And his helmet even comes off. The Farmington defense did that very, very well.
Goodness, his helmet came off for no gain. That should just show you how aggressive this Farmington defensive line can be.
Oh, you love to see it. And whenever they get into this mindset, there's hardly anything that anyone can do to stop them.
Absolutely no gain from Fry there. This defensive line got a little bit shaky after that touchdown run.
Well, no defensive line is perfect. Just look at the Ravens.
And that's the end of the first quarter for you. Your score is 20-6.
We believe that it is our business to know how Huskies can work for your business. We will provide the right partners, friendly service, and special experience for your solutions.
The teams will flip sides of the fields here. So Rittner's ball, 2nd and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Sorry, it's 47. Barnett still at quarterback. Takes the snaps at his receiver to motion. And he hands it off to Fry. Fry gets past the defensive line. And Fry just shrugs off the Farmington defenders, but he's ultimately brought down at the Farmington 30-yard line.
And that is a really good run by Fry. If they can get a few more of those, they might just be able to get another touchdown.
He got stopped on the previous play, and after that, a nice gain. That's first down 10 at the Farmington 30-yard line.
And you know, a run like that should really lift their spirits.
Farmington cannot let this get to them. They cannot afford any mental mistakes right now. Barnett takes the snap. He passes it as a screen pass. And he is, it's a fumble on the play. No.
Had him in the spin cycle for a second when he was taking him down.
Brought down by number 18, Drew Felker on the play. Call it no gain.
You can see Coach Krupe signaling his thoughts.
Seems like there was a flag on the play.
I'm sorry, Coach Krupe for the Farmington Knights.
My goodness, we'll call that a loss of 9.
And you can't have this if you're Rittner.
I'm not sure what happened there, but Rittner just went back 9 yards.
I'm not 100% sure what the exact call was, but whatever it was not good for Rittner.
Regardless, Barnett's under center. One running back in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands off to Fry. And Fry is met in the backfield by the Farmington Knights.
Oh my gosh.
We'll call that a loss of 1.
And you see number 25 flexing, as he should.
That was a nice stop by the Farmington defensive line. That's number 25, Tyler Williams, with the stop there. It's now second and a country mile for Rittner here. My goodness.
Yeah, Williams, number 25, known as one of the more physical players for the Knights.
It's now a second and 22. My goodness. Rittner is making all sorts of mistakes here.
They're probably just glancing back at the score just a little too much.
Fry takes the snap, and it's only a gain. No, that's a no. There's no gain there. Stopped by number 58, Jaden Euler. My goodness, this Farmington defense is hyped up.
And the crowd is loving it.
It's now 3rd and 24 from Farmington's 44-yard line. Just a minute ago, it was 1st and 10 from Farmington 30. What happened here?
I can only imagine what is going on in the student section for the Knights.
It's a game of ping pong here. They're going back and forth. There's a mental battle between the two teams right now.
And it's clear who is winning at the moment.
And Farmington takes a timeout here.
And you already know that the coaches are about to praise the recent plays that they have seen.
Cheerleaders are trying to hype up the student section.
Let's Go Black Knights chant. Feel free to join in if you're watching from home.
Seems like the crowd's very nonchalant right now. I think they'll be pretty hyped being up 20-6 against Rittner here.
Oh, I'm sure the student section is making up 90% of the crowd noise.
There's no doubt that Farmington student section is one of the best around. They know how to get in your head, and they know how to get loud.
They have quite a few rituals, well-known activities that they do. One of them we call the roller coaster, which is when someone goes to the bottom of the stands and pretends that they are on a roller coaster, and the entire student section follows along with them. It's a very good ritual that we have, and it's one that I hope we keep.
Rittner, it's 3rd and 24 from their own 44-yard line. Sorry, Farmington 44. Barnett with the snap. Goes back to pass. And the pass is deflected by number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham.
Right off of his chest, too. That could have been an interception. And
That was
judging from who was in front of him, or not in front of him, as I should say, he had a clean look for a touchdown.
That was a beautiful play by Jeremiah there. Good defense there. And Rittner is sending on their punt team. Back to receive is number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham, who just made that defensive stop.
It's hard to believe he's only a sophomore.
My goodness. I've seen this kid play quarterback for freshman last year. Let me tell you, this kid has something special. He can run, he can throw, he can do it all. There is no weakness on this kid at all.
You know, some people are just made to play football.
Jeremiah's following the steps of his brother there, being a freak athlete. Farmington takes the punt. Jeremiah Cunningham takes the return. Oh, and he is stopped right in his tracks by number 8 for Rittner. That's Kenny Brown.
Good on him for not fumbling now.
Rittner just looks completely lost out there. And the coaches call a timeout here.
Now, it is only the second quarter, and anything could happen. But it's almost like you can feel the energy from Rittner just slowly leaving them. Will they find it again? Let's find out.
Farmington out here looks like they came to play Knights football here.
This is what we're known for, our defense, our run game, and the ability to hit consistent field goals.
I'm not sure what wrestled them away. Maybe it was that devastating loss to North County, but they look like a whole different team from that first home game. This is only the second home game of the season, and judging from the looks of it, they're looking pretty good from 2-3 weeks ago to now.
A lot can happen in 2-3 weeks. I can only imagine the practices that they've been going through after that first loss.
Can't imagine how it could feel losing to your rival that badly.
At home.
At home against a team that hasn't beaten you in 8 years.
That is insane.
Who we took as a joke, who was the laughing stock of the school. And all of a sudden, they came in and they beat us on our own turf. That's Farmington. Hold on, number 18, Drew Felker. The separation. They're not going to get him. Down the sideline.
He's too fast.
He's too fast. Touchdown, Knights.
Another touchdown for the Farmington Knights. And the score is now 26-6. They are up by 20 with the possibility of going up 21 or 22.
Drew Felker with the nice run. My goodness, Felker.
And you know Drew really loves the spotlight, and he is indeed getting it right now.
Number 14, Brady Cook, going for the extra point. Cook, it's good. Your score is 27-6 with 9:16 left in the half. My goodness. Farmington looks like they just ran out of the gates, and they have not stopped yet.
It almost makes me think that Farmington could compete with some St. Louis teams. In fact, I'm sure they could.
Farmington can compete with anybody.
Put them in the NFL. Might as well.
I bet they could beat the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, well, Trevor Lawrence might have something to say about that one.
3 interceptions, man. Not good NFL debut. Back to the game.
I have no response to that.
Kick it off for the Knights. 14, Brady Cook. Back to receive for the Huskies. Number 2, Mitchell Williams. And number 9, Gibson.
Off to kick for the Farmington Knights, number 14, Brady Cook. Line up his kick. And it's away. Back to receive. It's number 6, and it's muffed. Oh, he is met in his tracks. That's number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham. Who else?
And you don't see a lot of hard hits like that, especially wide open ones.
My goodness. Jeremiah with the incredible stop there.
It just feels like the energy just keeps building up for the Knights.
See the player for Rittner muffed that right there, and you can see the panic from his body judgments. It's Rittner's ball at their own 27-yard line.
And the crowd is getting more and more into the game as it progresses.
Number 13's coming off the field for Rittner. It's a pass to Fry, and that's good. Oh, and he's blocked by his own player. But he gets ahead, and he goes ahead.
And it takes 3 Farmington Knights to bring him down.
Down at the 31-yard line. We'll call that a gain of 4.
That was a quick pass.
That was. But his own teammate blocked him. That was funny. You can only imagine what could have been if his teammate didn't block him there.
You got to run the play to perfection if you want a chance at scoring. Mistakes will not always transfer into success.
Barnett with the snap. Passes it.
Good block.
Good screen pass there. And he's brought down.
He sheds off one defender and then almost shreds another. However, he's
brought down by number 13, Brock Hoffman, on the play. That was a good screen pass.
Brock really having some good plays in this game.
Call it a gain of 3, maybe 4. Rittner has a decision here whether they want to run it or throw it for third and medium. Farmington again running 4 defensive linemen, 3 backers, 2 defensive backs. And they decide to keep it. Barnett with the keeper.
Stop him.
And it's a first down for Rittner.
That was a very good run by Rittner.
Brought down by number 18, Drew Felker. But it is first down for the Huskies.
And it's almost like Rittner is finally starting to realize that they are indeed down by 21. They really need to turn it up here if they want a chance at winning this.
It's now 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Seems like they're finally gaining some confidence here. See if they can keep it up. Barnett with snap, and he keeps it himself. And he's brought down quickly by the Farmington defensive line for no gain.
And it looks like we're back to where we were.
Brought down by number 14, Brady Cook.
It seems like Rittner will have a good play, and the energy will be brought up.
We'll call it a gain of 1. It's 2nd and 9 from their own 41-yard line.
Got a lot of ground to cover.
They have a big hole they got to crawl back from. Here's the snap, the pass, screen throw. There's a flag on the play already. And he is brought down finally by Farmington. We'll call it a loss of 1, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what it is.
You think it's offsides?
You can't tell, but I believe it's on Rittner one way or another.
False start, you think?
Let's find out from the refs. Coach coming to dispute it. There's 2 flags on the field. It seems like they offset, so there is no penalty here.
And that was unexpected.
Seems like Coach wanted to let the refs hear it, though. 3rd and 9 for Rittner. Sets it in motion. Goes back to pass. And that is an incompletion for Rittner.
And in my opinion, I think that could have been offensive pass interference if the refs would so choose to call that.
That's a tough call to call on offensive pass interference.
It is indeed.
The intended target was number 8.
Regardless, it is incomplete.
Kenny Brown was the intended target, but it brings up 4th down.
One of the coaches for the Knights telling them to get off the field. The sideline, I mean.
Oh, it's a bad snap, but still is the punt off.
Good recovery by Rittner.
Number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham with the punt. And he shut off
2 people.
He's getting his blocks. He's getting blocks, and he's finally brought down.
Amazing run.
The Rittner 38-yard line, 37 maybe.
Amazing run by Jeremiah there. You love to see it.
You cannot underestimate these linemen getting the blocks for him, though. There's a flag on the field, though. Almost always holding on the offense. We'll see what it is.
And this is one of the things that really does translate from the high school into college into the NFL. A flag on holding on a kick return. You see that at every level of football.
And it is holding on the Knights, so it will negate that big run. Bring it back another 15. So it's now 1st and 10 at Rittner's 40-yard line. Apologies, 45, 46.
Something like that.
The ball is somewhere on the field.
Close enough.
The crowd is finally getting more into it.
Now that's the spirit that I was looking for.
Felker with the handoff to McLean. Oh, McLean gets his blocks! McLean going the distance, and he's brought down!
Just about gets another touchdown, but he does get very close.
He's finally brought down out of bounds.
I want to say the
6-yard line. My goodness. McLean can just bite off those big chunks of yards like that, no problem.
I thought he was going all the way.
That is kudos to that Rittner defender there for that defensive stop, though.
Did not give up on the play.
Falcons under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Tyler Williams, who's bowling forward. But there is a flag on the play.
And it seems like the refs have decided to start throwing a lot of flags down.
Looking like laundry day out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a legal block in the back on the Knights. It's in number 21, Braden Berry in motion. Once again, Hands it off to number 25, Tyler Williams, who was stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a 1-yard loss.
And Rittner is starting to play some good defense.
We'll see what they can do before halftime. We got 5:23 left in the half. 27-6 Knights.
.25 on the play clock.
So Rittner's running a 3-4 defense here. Maybe anticipating more runs. And it's a pitch to Jeremiah Cunningham. He gets the edge and he's brought down. Just got him.
And that was a good idea that the Knights did have.
Number 7, Elijah Fry on the stop.
Rittner just read it really well.
It appeared he was on the edge there. He might have been gone if it wasn't for Fry.
Fry coming up big time for the Rittner Huskies.
It's now 3rd and 21. Let's see what the Knights have dialed up here. Maybe a pass. He drops back to pass. He rolls out to the right. He goes for the pass, and it's incomplete.
It's just a tad bit overthrown. I think he would have had a good chance at another touchdown if he had
completed
so.
That. The intended target was number 13, Brock Hoffman. But that brings up a 4th down for the Knights.
Now, it was a throw on the run, which is not an easy thing to do.
And as we all know, Farmington doesn't pass very often, but when they do,
Couldn't have said it better myself, Matt.
I know. They go for the field goal, and it's up, and it is just short for Brady Cook.
Good effort by Cook, though.
You can't make all of them, man. Keep your head high. So it's a turnover on downs for Rittner. My goodness. It'll be 1st and 10 for Rittner at their own 21-yard line. Seems like the momentum kind of come to a standstill here. Kind of facing off.
And 59 comes in.
That's Garrett Skaggs coming into the play. Farmington once again running 4-3. It's a pass. Barnett, and he's over there. Oh, and there's a flag on the play.
And the crowd is not pleased with that.
They're going to call that pass interference on the Knights, but that was a trip. My goodness. I could see that come from a mile away.
No, I think that was clean.
He tripped over himself, and the crowd does not like that call at all. My goodness.
Voicing their opinions the only way that Farmington knows how to.
As commentators, we are expected to remain neutral to the refs, but probably understand what's going through our heads right now. And they do indeed call pass interference, and the crowd does not like that.
They are booing. I'm getting let's go defense chants from the crowd.
And it's a pass, a handoff to number 7, Fry, who gets a 1-yard gain. Now, one thing that remains consistent at Farmington home games, you will not find a fan of the referees here. The fans just stick it to them. It's a pass. I'm sorry, a handoff to Fry.
Over him.
My goodness, that would be a 5-yard loss by Elijah Fry. That brings up 3rd down. See what Rittner has dialed up for 3rd and long here. So one running back in the backfield. He goes back for the pass. He passes it, and it is intercepted by the Knights! Number 12, Gabe Giuliani with the interception.
You love to see that kind of defense.
There's a flag on the field, however. Will this be called back?
I really hope not.
That's a very late flag on the play. Surely it can't be against the Knights. Let's see what the refs have to say.
Something tells me the crowd is not going to be pleased.
And judging by the crowd's reaction, it will be against the Knights.
You gotta be kidding me from one of the fans here.
And it is against the Knights. It remains Husky football.
But hey, those type of plays will just only make your energy go higher.
Crowd is really not enjoying that play.
Well, regardless, it's going to be what it's going to be, and it's already in the past.
Can't argue with the refs.
Got the cheerleaders trying to hype up some of the student section, as if they're not already hyped enough.
Oh, my bad. It is Farmington football, actually. Put in motion. And that's number 26.
Just short of a first down. I think it's going to be 2nd and inches.
A nice 9-yard run there by number 26, Casey McLean. I'm starting to notice a trend here.
Oh, I guess it was a first.
10-yard run there. Starting to notice a trend with this Carson McLean kid here.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
They can't stop him. That's what it is. McLean with the handoff again, and he just plows them over for a 6-yard gain.
They don't have an answer for this kid. They really don't.
I don't know what they can do at halftime to adjust for this, but McLean's coming off with a bit of a limp. Oh no.
That is not a good look for the Knights.
It'll be a big hit if he can't come back soon. In the meantime, number 25, Tyler Williams, is in for the Knights.
McLean's still walking.
Trying to walk off, but he's walking with a very clear limp. Talking to the trainer now.
Could be a lot worse, though. He could be on the ground, not being able to get up.
Farmington with the ball. Number 25, Tyler Williams, just absolutely bulldozing over this Rittner defense.
Very good play by Williams.
Call that a first down for the Knights. Now 1st and 10 at Rittner's own 39-yard line.
Might as well start calling them the Farmington first downs.
Sorry, 34-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. What is this for? Oh, it's against Rittner. Neutral zone infraction.
And Rittner does not seem too pleased.
It's a 5-yard gain for the Knights.
Still a lot of football left to be played, though.
We have 1:10 left in the first half as the clock is ticking. Can the Knights get one more score before halftime? 1st and 5 for the Knights. To pass by Felker. Goes for the pass. Number 2. It's touchdown! Number 2, Jake Bishop with the receiving touchdown for the Knights.
And just like that, it is 33-6.
Pending the extra point. My goodness, 54 seconds left in the half. My goodness.
And Jake Bishop, a senior, standing at 6'2", and he has been one of the mainstays of the Farmington football team.
That ball did look a little wobbly, but I guess it doesn't matter if you get the touchdown, huh?
Oh, yeah. If it works, it works.
Number 14, Brady Cook, coming in to kick the extra point. And it is good, right down the middle.
What a kick.
With 54 seconds left in the half, I'm not sure Rittner can answer back that fast.
And you won't find a lot of consistent high school kickers like Brady Cook.
I don't think you will. It seems that Rittner came here looking for an easy win against Southern Missouri team, but it's looking more like a Saints-Packers Week 1 game. 38-3 is the final score of that. 34-6 about to go into halftime here. It's not exactly a competition right now, and Rittner already looks defeated out there.
Hands on their sides.
You can tell by
one player crossing his arms at the moment.
He does not look too happy. You can tell by their body language that
they are. And the Knights seem very energetic.
It's all a mental game. Whoever has the better mentality here is going to win the game.
It might be 34-6, but we still have a whole half left to play.
Can Rittner come back from this? We'll see. Right now, they look like a defeated football team out there. And the kick is short by Brady Cook. And recovering, he just falls on top of it.
You think he meant to do an onside?
I'm not too sure what was the idea there. I'm not going to lie. Farmington defense is coming on the field now.
And this defense has had a very good showing so far tonight in this first half.
One mistake was that one long touchdown, and it seems like they have corrected themselves since. They're looking like a whole new defense out there since then.
I really do not expect them to make the same mistake twice.
See if Rittner can answer to his defensive line, or if Elijah Fry can go full Zeke mode on him. Talking prime Zeke.
Prime Zeke?
Not current.
Yeah.
Goes back to pass, goes for the pass, and it was almost intercepted by Jake Bishop, but as it stands, that is an incompletion.
And he got up.
That was a nice jump there.
Yeah, Jake Bishop also plays basketball for the Farmington Knights, so you know he has some jumping ability.
Man, if he could have just gotten his hands on that one there, maybe got another score before half.
And they still could.
50 seconds left in the half. It's 2nd and 10 at Rittner's own 48-yard line. Sorry, 38. And it's a pass to Fry, and he is stopped in his tracks. No gain. Farmington says they have the ball. Let's see what the refs have to say.
Farmington defense read that perfectly.
And the refs say it is simply a down. Or Farmington defense, they thought they had the ball there, but
stays with Rittner.
They'll call it down. The clock is ticking. It's 3rd and 10 at their own 37-yard line. 20 seconds left in the half. Not too sure what's going on here. They might just kneel it and take it to the locker rooms. They can't let the clock run out. They got to run one more play or call a timeout. And it is a timeout by the Knights.
3 seconds left on the clock. You got to think, are we going to see a Aaron Rodgers-esque Hail Mary?
With 3 seconds left on the clock until halftime, we'll see what Rittner has in plan.
proper construction has been building beautiful, durable, cost-effective buildings and spaces for the Farmington area for over 90 years. Our talented, dedicated staff builds trust and lasting relationships to make every workflow experience a good one. Proper construction's commitment to client service has kept us on the cutting edge of the construction business for over 90 years.
Rittner's ball, 3 seconds left of the clock. Let's see if they have something dialed up or if they're just going to take it to the locker room.
They have enough time for one more play before half.
They got 3 deep in the backfield for the Knights. Anticipating a pass maybe. And he does go for the pass here. Goes deep. That's intercepted by the Knights!
And he might take it back all the way. Can the Lions
get some blocks? Will he get some blocks?
What a block.
He gets a block! Number 5! Jeremiah Cunningham! Oh, 6! Jeremiah Cunningham! The touchdown! Absolutely beautiful play there by Jeremiah.
This was an amazing football game so far, and it's only the first half.
What a mistake by Rittner. It's 40-6 going into the half, pending the extra point here. What a beautiful read by...
I've seen a lot of interceptions in my time watching football, and that has to have been one of the prettiest.
Their first mistake was thrown into coverage into Jeremiah Cunningham.
I guess they thought that they didn't have enough time.
I cannot believe he took that back for 6. Cook going for the extra point, and it is right down the middle. Your score at halftime, 41, your Farmington Knights, 6, Rittner. We'll be back after a half.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we proudly present the 2021 Black Knight Marching Band. The band will be presenting a portrait show titled The Music of the Beatles. Tonight's trumpet soloist is Caleb Doherty. Drum majors Caroline Reeves, Cassie Widow, and Katie Williams. Is your band ready? You may take the field. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The 2021 Black Marching Band. The Black Marching Band staff members are Elliot Nays, Mary Porter, Nicole Bunzy, Joe Strobel, Tori Moore, and Julie Miller. Student leadership team members include Cadence Helm, Mandy Rivers, Charlie Warren, Caleb Thornton, Aiden Moriarty, Matthew Dieter, Jacob Dieter, Emily Reaver, Caleb Durant, Megan Denton, Rachel Rogers, Holly Bryant, Caroline Reeves, Cassie Widows, and Katie Williams.
The physician serves in staff.
Woo, right back!
Welcome to another season of Farmington High School athletics. Serving the areas of let's go Knights.
And welcome back from halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We are up 41-6 on the Rittner Huskies. When you last saw us, we got a pick 6 from Jeremiah Cunningham to end out the half.
Without a doubt, the play of the game.
Honestly, I don't know how he managed to get that many blocks, get to the end zone that clean.
Even shed a few tackles on his way there.
I guess that Rittner was just thinking, hey, 0 seconds left on the clock, let's just throw a Hail Mary here.
Like, what's the worst that could possibly happen?
Jeremiah Cunningham is the worst that can happen. You don't throw it into coverage with Maya there.
It doesn't matter if you only have 3 seconds left on the clock. You got to make good decisions.
It's not a very good decision whenever they're 3 deep in the backfield to throw a pass downfield like that.
That was definitely the type of play that you only see in Madden.
But to start out the second half, Rittner will be getting the ball.
I missed, but it's alright.
Farmington is really hyped up right now. They got a lot of momentum, a lot of energy going forward.
As they should.
I've not seen them play this well in a long time. They look like a
whole new team, yeah.
A whole new team. Like, they look like they're fresh. They look like they haven't even played a game yet this season and lost that week 1 loss to North County. They look absolutely stunning out there right now.
Seems like their confidence is only continuing to grow as the game progresses.
And they are just feeding off of Rittner's energy right now.
Or lack thereof.
We got Brady Cook off to kick it off for the Knights. And what a kick by him.
Amazing kick.
And it's muffed by Rittner. And they pick it up, and he is brought down finally at his own 13-yard line, maybe 14.
Amazing takedown there by the Knights.
You can make those mistakes. You cannot muff the ball and then act like it's not there.
You got to be paying attention at all times.
You either catch it, and if you muff it, you fall on top of that. You can't be making those mistakes if you're Rittner down this big.
And a mistake like that can lead to a costly turnover. Luckily for them, it did not.
Even so, they are pinned deep in their own territory. They are pinned at their own 14-yard line. Let's see if Rittner can get himself out of the situation, but we'll see. Rittner looking at the coach for a call. Seems like they're a little confused out there. Snap the ball, goes back to the pass. And he hesitates. You can't hesitate. He's brought down for the sack.
Loss of yardage by Rittner.
That's number 68 for the Knights. That's Zane Johnson.
And I believe he brought him back down to their own 5-yard line. 3-yard line. 14? 6-yard line.
A second and 18 for the Knights. Down at their own 6-yard line. The Knights defense is just standing tall against Rittner. They don't know what to do. They have their minds scrambled right now. They look confused out there. They look like they just don't know what's going on. They don't know their plays.
That's indeed one way to describe it, Matt. You can just see the energy is just
You can tell they are not in chemistry here. As a handoff to Fry. Fry gets a block. Fry gets more blocks, and he's finally brought down. Is brought down at the Rittner 16-yard line. Not quite a first down. Actually, not even close to a first down for Rittner there.
And Tyler Williams comes off the field, as well as Marshall Murphy.
A whole new defensive line in there for third down. It's 3rd and 12 from their own 12-yard line. Can Rittner get themselves out of this hole?
It's going to take a lot of effort.
Here's the snap. Goes back for the pass. Hesitates. And it's incomplete. What a nice save.
Amazing defense by Farmington.
Number 57, Josh Wyatt on the defensive play. That was at 4th down for the Rittner Huskies.
4th and 12.
My goodness. What can Rittner do to adjust to this defense?
Not a lot. They really need to make better decisions above all else.
I mean, this defense actually also had the 85 Bears.
Yeah,
There's no better way to describe it. They are absolutely shutting these guys down.
Yeah, Farmington's defense, you don't see a lot of dominating performances like this very often. Farmington, though, you see it all the time.
And after punt, gets the kickoff. Very short punt. Jeremiah Cunningham with the reception. Gets the edge. And he's going. He gets a block there. Flags on the play, but Maya still going. I saw 3 flags fly.
I think I saw like 4.
This is no doubt coming back.
As you described earlier, laundry day.
Crowd doesn't seem to enjoy that. They do seem to enjoy that.
Ref fumbles the football.
And Farmington is coming back. What a return by Jeremiah Cunningham.
You know, he's having himself quite the game.
MVP.
MVP indeed.
Knights have it at the Rittner's 45-yard line. Number 21 in motion. That's Braden Berry. Falk takes a snap, hands it off. Ooh, and he is stopped in his tracks. Number 7, Elijah Fry on the defensive stop.
And Fry has had quite a few good plays himself this game.
It seems like Fry is the only bright spot on this Rittner defense and offense. He's made countless plays on offense, including that long touchdown run, the singular touchdown of the game. 2nd and 10, 45 still.
7.5 minutes left in the third.
I don't have an extra battery. My
It's
battery's at 7.
hands off to McLean. McLean absolutely
Another
plowing
flag.
through them. He gets his game, but we'll see what the flag is.
Crowd not liking it
At all.
Call on the field, illegal jump below the waist on the Knights.
Crowd is not liking that call.
Is that a 20-yard penalty?
Illegal blocking back. Should only be 15. Let's have it 2nd down. Felker goes back to pass, runs out to his left, passes the ball, and it's complete to number 2, Jake Bishop with the game.
What a catch by Bishop.
Whenever this offense is clicking, it is clicking, man.
Oh, yeah. And that, as I said earlier, that moving throw that Felker just made is not an easy pass to complete.
They don't have answers for the run game, and then we go to the pass game.
It just seems like everything's working in the Knights' favor tonight.
What can they do?
Nothing. They have to focus more.
Whatever adjustments we're talking about at the half, they don't seem to be working.
It's the little things that matter, and they are making a lot of costly mistakes.
Falk takes a snap, and he keeps it himself for a nice little gain, called 4 yards.
And I believe that's a first down.
Jay Neuler was hyped after that play. That is enough for a Farmington first down.
That'll be a first down for the Knights.
It is indeed a first down.
These running plays, they are just rushing through that defensive line like a waterfall. You can't stop that.
You know, you'd think they'd learn after a few of those, but
this defensive line for Rittner has so many leaks. How are you supposed to fix that? They're just running it. What do you do to adjust to that?
well, you gotta close up the gaps that you're keeping. There are obviously a lot of gaps in Rittner's defensive line, and you can't have that. You gotta communicate better with your team in order to close those gaps so the Farmington offense cannot get through.
I mean, this late in the game, you got to notice the trend that Farmington is a running team, and they will run it down. They will run it through you. They don't care how big you are. They don't care. If you're in their way, they will get past you. You've got to close your gaps. You can't let that get through.
Those kids are fearless out there.
I'm not sure if this offensive line is just pathetic, or if this defensive line for the Knights is absolutely dominant.
24.
We have an official's timeout.
Let me tell you though, these Farmington running backs are absolutely running down the field like tears are running down these Rittner defenders' faces right now.
You could say that, Matt. Although I do believe the star for this team has been Jeremiah Cunningham.
Jeremiah is just an athlete altogether, man. He can do whatever, whenever. There's no stopping him.
I'm telling you, it runs in the family.
He can run the ball, he can throw the ball, and apparently he can pick off the ball, take it for a touchdown. Is there anything this kid can't do?
I don't believe there is.
Absolute star in the making. We got number 26 down there. He is celebrating. He is happy. He's trying to stay loose. He's celebrating down there.
26 would be Casey McLean, the star back.
Man, what can you do to stop this duo of Jeremiah Cunningham and Casey McLean?
Not a lot. They are definitely taking over this game. Drew Felker having himself an impressive outing as well.
This trio is, I don't know what you can do.
And Jake.
And Jake himself too. Got themselves a nice little group here. Get stuff done.
And then of course the stops made by Jaden Euler and Tyler Williams throughout the game.
You cannot underappreciate these defenders. They don't get as much credit as the offensive guys, but they are doing just as much. McLean with the ball, and he's got himself a nice 3-yard gain before he's brought down.
26, McLean on the carry.
It's a good gain for the first down, or on a first down.
They're actually going to call that a gain of 4. The 2nd and 6 for the Farmington Knights.
And the Knights are now at their own 27-yard line.
The opponent's 27-yard line.
Opponent's 27-yard line, my bad.
And he passes off to McLean, and he is stopped. Finally brought down. Called a 1-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Knights. And the band is trying to hype up the student section here. 7 Nation Army. Can't go wrong with that. And we can feel that in the booth up here. This crowd is getting into it.
Oh yeah. They like what they are seeing. And I do believe they didn't gain anything. I think it's still 3rd.
I believe you're right. Maybe a pass right here. You're going for a pass, you gotta watch number 2. Jake Bishop here. That is his favorite target when passing. And it is not. It is a pitch to the left. And he's got the first down and more, and he's brought out.
Who else but Jeremiah Cunningham?
Brought out at the Farmington, the Husky 19-yard line. Really, a first down for the Knights.
Okay, McCree, tell me when you're done switching.
And you got to think they'd start doubling Maya at some point.
I can switch it.
I mean, what can you do if you double Jeremiah? You got Kaysen, and if you got Kaysen, you got Jeremiah, and if you got both of them, you've got Jake Bishop out in the open field. And if you got him covered, you got Drew Felker with the ball who can run it.
The Knights have too many weapons for any of their targets to be doubled.
Takes a snap, hands it off to McLean, and he is stopped after a short gain, maybe a yard. Caught again at 2, actually. Maybe 3.
26, McLean on the carry. Stopped by 74, Smith.
Gain of 3.
Caleb.
Nice game there by McLean.
2nd and 7 at the opponent's 16-yard line.
Good set here. And it's a keeper for Drew Felker. He pitches it off to number 21, Brandon Berry. Is he in? He is out.
Just shy of a touchdown by Braden Berry.
I believe he'll put him down at the 3-yard line here.
And you know, at 6'1", 155, Braden is a force on the football field.
Braden Berry on the carry.
Absolute play there by Braden Berry. So close to a touchdown.
Can you see camera 4?
They will take him out at the 5-yard line, actually. 1st and goal for the Knights.
Can you see camera 4?
And it's a handoff to Tyler Williams. Is he in? No, he is stopped short of the 1-yard line.
Tyler Williams almost coming up with the Knights' 47th point.
Man, the team was really confident he got in there. But it is 2nd down for the Knights at the 1-yard line. And a false start by the Knights.
I think it was by Rittner.
I believe you're right. Rittner thought it was a false start. But no, that is offsides by Rittner.
We have 108 minutes.
Half distance to the goal, which is
Not
half
a
a
lot.
yard. Half a yard.
It's not a lot. Approximately.
I imagine you're going to see Drew take it himself here. And he does take it himself. No, he is handed off to Tyler Williams for the touchdown.
And that is, I believe that is Tyler's first touchdown of the night.
I believe you're right. That'll put the score to 47-6 Knights, pending the extra point.
You know, at this point, they might as well go for 2.
Not just bad sportsmanship there.
Well,
We don't have any more batteries.
Going for the extra point. Number 14, Brady Cook. And it is good as always from Brady Cook.
I'm starting to get shades of Justin Tucker from here.
He extends Farmington's lead to 48-6. 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. You know, this late in the game, you gotta imagine that Rittner has probably just accepted defeat at this point. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the outcome's pretty much set in stone at this point. But you don't want to stop playing.
You can't show defeat out there, or else they're not going to show any mercy on you. These boys will play to the final whistle. I don't care. They don't care if you're up 70-6. If there's a chance to score again, they're going to score again.
Yeah, they don't let you off the hook easily.
Brady Cook again to kick off for the Knights after the touchdown. Good kick there. And it is out of bounds. That's a penalty on the Knights. It'll be brought out to the 40-yard line. Can't have the ball hop out of bounds like that.
Could have kicked it a little more into the center.
Looked like they were going for it, but they just let the ball go out of bounds. Get themselves the ball at the 40-yard line there.
Good, powerful kick regardless.
Coach Cooper wanted to talk to the boys for a minute. And going back out on the field. And they're kicking the ball off again, actually.
Re-kick?
Not sure I understand that. I suppose Rittner just gets the ball 10 more yards up. And Cook with the kick again. This one goes deep.
Amazing kick by Cook.
And it's muffed.
Another.
And they recovered it on muff. And he misses the tackle there. Oh, and he is staying on his feet. He's finally brought down by number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham.
Who else but Maya?
They have their ball at their own 21-yard line. That was the best case scenario right there. Good kick. They muffed it again. They have a really muffing problem here.
They've been muffing this entire game. You can't be doing that.
Man, they just seem like it's not with them anymore. Like they seem like they are out of it. They want to go home.
You know, the lights might just be too bright for them.
They do not want to be here any longer. They do not want to face these Farmington Knights.
That completes the third quarter. Our score after 3 quarters of play. Rittner Huskies 6, Farmington Knights 28.
And after 3 quarters, your score is 48-6 Knights. Yeah, despite the scoreline, you gotta admire their drive to keep playing this game. Though they're far behind in this game, but they haven't given up to this point.
Oh yeah, no. At the end of the day, it's all nothing but respect to Rittner.
These boys have a lot of passion, a lot of heart to still be playing despite this large lead that Farmington has. Got to give it to them.
Yeah, they're out there playing the game they love, Matt.
Rittner's ball at their own 20-yard line. Call it 21. Takes the snap, hands it off to Fry. Fry gets the edge. Oh, no, it's a fake.
It's actually kept by number 10. Jaden Barnett.
Quarterback. Call it no gain for Rittner. Second down.
You don't want to ask that question.
Does that mean he can use a tuba as a weapon to defend himself?
They like Nerf darts aside.
What about a Nerf mace?
It's not Fry this time. No, that is not Fry. That is number 23, I believe.
Mike Miller.
My goodness. Already taking in the subs.
Stewart.
24. Apologies.
24. Antoine Stewart.
Number 40 with the ball. And he is met in his tracks. Actually gets a good gain of 2.
And taken down by number 25, Tyler Williams.
That's number 40. Apologies if I butcher this. This is Yehoshua Magwood,
A freshman.
Get them some playing time late in the game.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And they punt the ball, get the kickoff. What a number 5, Jeremiah Cunningham calls the fair catch, and it is taken.
That was quite the kick by Rittner.
It was. Farmington is now down at their own 42-yard line.
With a little under 9.5 left in the fourth quarter.
Seems the Rittner's taking in their starters and putting out some backups.
And you'd think Farmington would do the same.
You would think so. Seems they might be doing just that. And it seems Farmington has put in the subs. Number 6, Jackson Dowell's now at quarterback. And he keeps it himself. Gets a good gain of about 4 yards.
And big guts from the freshman. Standing at 5'7" and weighing 155.
Both teams have accepted the outcome of this thus far, put in their subs, get some backups and playing time. And at running back is number 25, Tyler Williams.
And most of the backups being some of the younger kids. You want to get them that experience early in the season.
Experience I never had playing football. I was always the garbage time.
I never played football, Matt.
It wasn't fun playing in garbage time, I'm not going to lie.
I did play basketball, though.
And he hands off the ball to number 45.
And I believe that's a first down for the Knights.
Number 45, Damian Cabrera with the carry.
If not first down.
And we got a Husky slow to get up, but he is up on his feet.
And you love to see that. You don't want anyone to get hurt.
That's a first down for the Knights. You gotta respect both of these teams playing to the final whistle. Nobody's showing mercy on anybody. Playing the game how it should be played.
And I don't think either one of those teams wants there to be mercy.
Takes the ball, Cabrera. Met at the line, but he gets a good gain of about 2 yards, maybe 3.
I think they're going to put it at the 55. 48?
65.
45, my apologies.
.45-yard line, Knights ball, second down. Knights run it again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain.
45, Cabrera, carry.
Yeah, they will call it no gain, third down. Let's see what the Knights have dialed up on 3rd and 7. Maybe a pass from the freshman here. And McDowell keeps it himself, runs out the left. Getting blocks. And goes behind, and he gets the first down.
What a run
Does
by
he
McDowell.
get the first down there? We'll see. It looks good for a first. Yes, they are calling a first down. 7-yard run by the freshman there.
And Jackson McDowell, a very underrated piece of this night's offense.
Not going to see much playing time this year as he's being a freshman, but
He's got all 4 years to look forward to.
he has unlimited potential, though. You gotta think that this is a dream come true for this kid, playing underneath the Friday Night Lights.
As a freshman at quarterback.
And he keeps it himself again. Oh my goodness, he gets a block. He evades the defenders, and he gets further upfield for a 7-yard gain until he's finally brought down.
And standing at 5'7", he has a lot of power in those legs.
He does. The refs will call him down at the Huskies' 31-yard line. He's a little confused, asking for the quarterback for the play, or the coach for the play. My bad. Takes a snap. McDowell keeps himself again, and he gets forward.
There is a flag on the play, though.
Number 6, McDowell, the keeper.
Enough for a first down, but there is a flag. Let's see who this is called on. You got to think the student section is a big reason why the Knights are up big right now, getting into defending teams' heads like this.
I can only imagine the chants that they have going on.
Man, we saw the chants against North County whenever they were here 3 weeks ago. Man, that student section is brutal.
It really is.
They will find you on social media, find out anything they need to know about you, and they will use it against you in the game. You should have heard the things on Friday night about 3 weeks ago.
They definitely do their research.
Can't ask for a better student section than them. The flag on the Knights negates that big run. It's now 2nd and 12 at the Huskies' 40-yard line.
With around 2.5 left to play in the game, the Knights can only watch the time run out.
Cal gives himself to the right, gets past the defenders, he's got a gap, and he's finally brought down at the Huskies' 32-yard line.
And McDowell with a very good run.
Call it a first down for the Knights. This team has absolutely no quit in them, either side.
I'm telling you, the name needs to be the Farmington First Downs. Put it on a shirt or something.
Gives it himself again to the right. He is slipping past defenders like he's nothing.
Finally brought down, though.
Call about a gain of 6. 2nd down.
Around the 16.
Brought down about the Huskies' 18-yard line. Call a gain of 8, maybe 9. Not quite enough for a first down. 2nd down, Knights.
And I believe the Knights are going to try to get at least one more touchdown before time expires.
Why not? They're in the red zone. Might as well. 2nd and 1 from the Knights from the 18. 55 seconds left to go in the game. And then he keeps it himself. McDowell, enough for the first down. Tumbles over the defender for a gain of about 3 yards.
They are definitely going for that. They want to get over 50, Matt.
I don't blame them. About 35 seconds left in the game. Farmington at the Huskies' 18-yard line.
I'm sorry, it's first down for the Knights.
Sorry, they're at the 14-yard line. 26, 25. Will Farmington get another score before this? Let's see. And no, they just get in a victory formation to end the game.
An amazing victory for the Farmington Knights, 48-6.
And that concludes the game, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score, your Farmington Knights 48, the Rittner Huskies 6. Don't forget to join us tomorrow at the Farmington Marching Band Invitational at 1 o'clock. We'll see you then.
Thank you all for coming out. Everyone have a safe trip.
Okay, tell us when to turn it off or if you need us to.
We can hate his mom for about 3 months. He'll be all right. Let me know, Holger. I'll see you next summer. Let me know.